before I get all this started. It's time to tune up some cars, give them away. Normal shit. Listen again. I definitely appreciate the fact that YouTube recommends a bunch of music, but I don't know, it's just I partly want to listen to it because I listen to it often, but throw some A-Boogie. See what's going on. Alright, let me hop in this game now. Oh, I gotta move my mic a lot closer. I didn't even realize that thing was further away. You guys are probably gonna hear the audio from the game. Lower this a bit on mine. This is a little loud. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive all the way over to the Horizon Festival so that I can start to upgrade a new car, and then we'll find a barn and we'll give that thing away. Let's go over here. Gives me the opportunity to drive my car a bit.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Get back away from this fucking computer screen a bit. I recently took away the driving lines, and it's honestly been a bit helpful, just because I personally don't like driving with them, but then there are times where I get lost as shit.
Recalculating route.
Oh, nope, I'm gonna hit that car. Oh, just a little left tap. Just a little left tap. I'm telling you, it's a whole lot different of a drive when traction control and all that is taken off. I shouldn't gear down on it. It definitely allows you to drift a lot more though. I mean, stability control is what I took off, not traction control. Yeah, man, I don't know. Hold on a second. Let's fix these settings again. It's definitely something to get used to, but I don't know if I want to get used to that right now. Stability, right? Keeps the wheels from spinning out. Under conditions, it'll trigger the brakes. Anti-lock brake is off. Alright, I can drive with that. Even though the drift isn't as free as I would like it to be, the car is definitely under a lot more control.
400 yards.
Oh, we got a wheel spin. Give me that. I'll take that. I was looking at my phone real quick because that's where I have this chat. When in effect people do pop up. It's gonna be a little low right now, but we'll get there.
400 yards. Turn sharp left.
Sharp left, okay. That wasn't the most beautiful turn, but let me do what we got. Yo, that's crazy work. I'm talking about great skills here. didn't know which turn to take there. Jesus. I could have made it so much cleaner. I'm good though.
400 yards and we arrive at your destination.
I've got a T100 truck restored to its former glory down here. If you're interested.
Arrived at your destination.
Let's tune up a car. I got some barn cars too.
See that? That is the most expensive Ferrari ever sold at auction. The last time one was found sitting on a trailer, it ended up being worth $40 million. So, what do we do? I know a few dealers I could call.
$40 million Ferrari. I'll take that. This bar fine, number one. That other Ferrari is getting sweet.
Uncle Victor said
Let's
it
race
was
an
like meeting an
escort.
old friend again. Take good care of this one.
Wow is right. Mid-mounted V6, central driving position, and 66 centimetres of suspension travel. We put you behind the wheel, but I'm telling you, no dirt race in Mexico will be safe.
Alright, let's see which car we're gonna tune up so we can give this away. I already tuned this thing up. As you can see, it's an S2 now, but not necessarily the one I want to give away. I tuned this one up too. I might give this one away. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad car, but I'm just not the biggest fan of driving it. Sport Coupe, the 1969. Alright, let's go with this one. And this is a beautiful car. I'm about to give this thing away. Oh no. I always start from the back to the front. That's not really a pause, but I always start from the back to the front. It's what I've seen from one of these YouTubers. Forget his name. I would give him acknowledgement if I could. I can't. So I'm a big all-wheel drive fan. Rear-wheel drive cars, don't get me wrong, with the acceleration difference, and these are all-wheel drive. So I personally start with the drivetrain swap, and then I come here for the engine swap. Because even if you put in, for example, the aspiration, when you change your motor over, you may not even have it there. And look at that horsepower difference. The handling goes down crazy, 4.3 to 3.4. But you can always make the handling better in the tuning section, which I'll get to in a second. So regardless, even if the handling says a little low, plus when you get to the rest of the car anyway, it's gonna fix itself. But look at the difference in that speed. 4.4 to 5.7. Acceleration goes up huge too. So you gotta go with the more horsepower on this thing. And see, as you can see, that aspiration gone. So even if I put that thing before, it wouldn't have made a difference. And move on here. Okay, it doesn't really mess with the launch too much. Even if it does mess with it, even if it brings down the speed a little bit, which it didn't on this one, luckily. But on some cars, some of the most recent ones that I had, that brought down the speed a little bit. This one brings down the handling a little bit, but it doesn't really make a difference. See, nothing really goes up in the class, so it may not even be worth putting it on. We'll see later. Now the car looks so much better with this. Yeah, it's always the slick racing tires that always go the best, and then depending on the car, the width can definitely be beneficial. But now the back tires are going to need a bit more tire pressure because I think they're going to be wider than the other ones, the front. I mean, which is beneficial for the turns and all that we'll be doing. Rim size, it's always going to bring it down. It's always going to fuck with the car, so you never want bigger rims unless Jack cruise around. And sometimes this makes the handling better, but it usually just makes the off-roading better. Not even going to work on that right there. As you can see, this car is already costing $100,000. Unbelievable. This brings down the acceleration, all that. Eight speed. I'll go with the 10 speed. Bring down the handling, but like I said, we can make that handling better. Don't get me wrong, the drift differential is good. I always find the race differential better personally. See, now the brakes, the handling's about to get a whole lot better. Wow, that brought down the handling, but it brings up the efficiency, and you can tune the brakes. I never really tune my brakes personally. It's like the third time I said personally. Does make it a much better car. Always check all your options first. And this is where, even if it says it brings down the handling, this is where the tuning comes into play. So I'm always going to update these, even if it says it brings down my handling. It doesn't. Look at that acceleration now. All-wheel drive. Come on. Weight reduction. Let's see if any of these are better. Makes an S2 already. Go back, double check things. Then of course if you change the engine, then you're going to change all the work that you just did. You see, this thing could let off more horsepower though. Makes the handling a little bit better, the braking better. I have a 9 speed versus the 10 speed. The drift 4 speed. The 4 speed is good. I like changing between my gears often. This is all the setup. Yeah, it's a huge difference in the car. Always like to look at other tuning setup so we get an idea what's going on. I like to look for that 5-star one. Okay, horsepower matches up. Move on down. Now let's go into custom tuning. See, I don't know why there's more tire pressure in the front, but maybe because the back tire is a little bigger. So we're looking at 218. we're gonna bring that speed up. So I only got 218.8. That's way too stiff. So this is gonna have to do with oversteer and understeer. So the stiffer it is, then if I'm correct, the more you're gonna oversteer. So if you want to correct that oversteer and have better, but of course if it's too soft, you're gonna understeer. You always want to put it a little lower. I personally like having the back tires too, a little stiffer. It's a little too much. Ride height is definitely good for, you know, corners and cutting that, but if it's too low and you feel yourself, you know, spinning out, this is where you can update that. It's a little too stiff too as well. So this has to do with oversteer and understeer again too as well. I always like having the back a little more than the front. But let me test this car out because of the difference in tires. And then we could get more speed by just bringing this up, for example. Like we're at 218, let's see where we're gonna get to. Say we're at 221. And if we bring this up, we can get this car to this max speed. See, 227, so we're hitting 230 on this car, but we won't be able to hit a corner for shit. So I like to keep these here until I actually start testing out the car. And the differential, I like to bring this up a little bit more. I like my cars around 80 or 90. Acceleration, I want to bring this down to the 10s. These, I like this around a 9 or an 8. And there's more power in the rear. Let's apply these and see what's up. See how this car's looking. Ooh, you see, and I'm gonna have to bring that. Alright, let's see how this thing takes corners on a heavy speed. Oh. No. Down in gear there. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's not working here. Alright, so let's go back into this car. That tire pressure gotta come down. I still like them to have the same tire pressure. Speed can stay the same. That stiffness in the front gotta go down. Bring the car a little up to stop it from spinning. Softness gotta come here. Now it's more forward. I always have to, not about double, but about one more than the other. Cornering we can bring up a little bit. We're gonna sacrifice a little bit of speed, but it's fine. We need the car to work. Try to hit that corner again. braking way too hard for me like that. You know what it probably is? Because I took the assisted braking lock off. Now we're handling better, okay. Still oversteering a bit, so we're gonna have to bring that thing down. See? We're still oversteering. Let's go hit some actual street corners though. So stiff though, you see that? That car's hella stiff. Let's fix that. Let's make it a little softer. We might even need a little more speed versus cornering. Braking is fine. Might even need to bring the acceleration up on this a bit, let's see. We're getting corners better now. Braking is really good on this car too. Still tight as hell though. I knew I was gonna overturn on that one. Sorry, I was still caught up though. Still caught up. That wasn't a car, that was me. That's player's error, I can't blame the car for that one. Way over. Okay, let's bring this down a bit more. Negative camber. Reduces understeer and increases grip turning. So if I bring down, I'll have to bring it down drastically because a big change here is going to make a huge difference. That's moving a little bit better there. That brake still, the regular brake is just I wonder if that is because I have the anti-lock brake off. It does feel so much better to drive with that, but I wonder if that's the cause and not necessarily the car, so let's see. Yeah, it does turn a lot smoother. So when I have the anti-lock brake off, that's going to... Let's see, it messes with the drift though. Nope, we're taking that thing right back off. And we're going to test this car a bit more, and then we're going to give this one away. so the braking is good, but the braking is too good. The braking is way too good on this car. Oh, this is a shame to leave. It's an all-wheel drive car, so I really don't want this. Alright, let's try a 92 braking for us. Oh, so much better. You see that? That brake actually saved me that brake force. Alright, I think this car's good to give away. So let me get out of it. Kinda hurts a little bit. I like this one. Let me hop in my mom's body. Now let's find us a barn. Let's find us the furthest barn. I don't know if there's one that I haven't dropped off at yet. You know what? I'll bring it to... That was a little deep. Oh, there's one I haven't brought it to. I brought it to. Now, you know what? This Porsche is good, but I think it's time to pull out some nice and faster. This car is actually beautiful to drive in. The speed, the handling, beautiful car. And I actually got to fix this car up too, tuning wise. So let me drive this one. See, this car doesn't handle very well, at least right now. You don't hear it at all when this thing goes. So you see that? I just pressed the e-brake a little bit. And then whole thing spun out. It's a little way too tight. spinning out so much more now. Probably because the gear that I was in. Still, you see, this thing should not be spinning out like this though. That made the car worse. This thing is a big work in progress, this car. See, this thing can't even turn. Nah. I will work on this one another time. This is not the car for now. I gotta drive 12 miles. I can't drive 12 miles on that thing. Oh, I know what car I'm about to pull out. Damn, I love driving around in this car.
Searching for new experiences, but Horizon, some things never change. Skill song, double scores for this next track. Off you go.
Yeah, we got a skill song. Let's go. Damn, I should have stayed in my that Mustang. See, look at the handling on this car compared to the other car. This thing is moving. Take that corner well down, and then cut down or anything. I'm still getting used to driving without this anti-brake, or the assisted brake boxes. Let's get this done better. Imagine I don't know how to drive. Crazy that when you're driving other cars, they go like 270. A car like this that's going like 200 miles an hour really doesn't even feel it. I gotta get used to not slamming on the brakes and pressing them a little bit. I'm so used to the assisted brake system where I can just slam on that thing and it doesn't I guess treat me in a negative fashion when I'm trying to make that turn, because otherwise, especially when you got good brakes on your car, I just think you stop. See, like I slammed on the brakes there instead of just kind of slightly pressing it. See here, I slightly press it. It kind of does the job. Just a straight V right there. I fucked myself up there.
The nifty way to make our Mexican adventure twice as exciting for a few minutes, wasn't it, Horizon? Yes, let's settle down and get back to exploring. I'll play another here soon choose.
Let's get ourselves to this thing so we can give our first car away already. Move on to the next one. That spin out was crazy, bro.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Yeah, I definitely drift better with this anti-lock thing, but man, I drive so much worse with it on. But I guess that's the idea, right? You gotta drive with it to get used to it. Oh, I'm going to the barn. I thought I was going to the festival. I forgot where I was going. I don't know what the hell is up here. I don't normally do roundabouts, but I try it. Failed. Successfully though, because I still gotta do that thing. Son of a bitch. All the points either. Put ourselves to a stop so we can get all those points. Back on the road.
Arrived at your destination.
let's get the first car. My car gonna keep driving. It did the same thing last time. Where's the car that we just did? Right here in S2. And it's a beautiful car. Let's let it go. Anyways. That's the first car done. Now let's check some auctions. I'm using my computer mouse. Okay. Let's see some deals that we can get here. $1969 Dodge Charger. I mean, no one's bid on it. It ends in 1 minute. I'll take that for $12,000. Take that for 15. That's another car we can give away. Oh, I could buy it out for $28,000. Come on, let me get that. Ah, fucking car packs. Trying to outbid me, bro? Come on. Let's not do this. Oh, nah, I don't know about that. This thing is worth $12,000, huh? Nah. I'm not putting that amount of money down for a car, at least. Alright, go to that. I'm still winning this Jaguar though. That's nice. That's the car that I literally just gave away. Look at that. Get it right back. Damn, I didn't even save that tune that I did. I'm starving. I got some buffalo and I'm about to slam these things down after I do another car stuff. We got another 15. I'm actually about to put my fucking wings in the thing real quick. Please, no. Okay, now we're in business. Best streaming viewers on that. Remove the space. Spam message. I appreciate you popping in to do that anyway. Let's go. I want my Camaro back. Camaro. I don't know if that's Camaro, but that car that I just gave back, I want it back. So now I can edit it, for myself this time. See, give his game. That's what I'm saying. Give his game, bro. Give the car away, get the car right back. But now I do gotta spend like fucking $150,000 just to suit that car up again. But it is what it is, man. Alright, let's get back into. Let's pick a car. Let's soup it up, tune in, and give it away. You know what? There's times I'm pleasantly surprised by shitty cars. So let's soup this thing up and let's give it away. This thing's probably gonna handle so well. Excuse me. Always start back to front. The real drive. That's gonna bring. I'm personally a fan of the all-wheel drive cars. I don't know if anybody else feels otherwise. Like this already turns this to an S1 car. That's crazy. And the handling doesn't even go down that bad. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised by these shitty cars. That's why I like buying B and C cars instead of just going for these S1s, because you gotta keep in mind too that when you have an S1 or an S2 car already in stock, the only place it can go up to at that point is an X car. And don't get me wrong, it can be good. But I got this one car, this Arizona Iced Tea car that I think it goes 270 miles an hour, and it was a B car to begin with, so. I'm listening to different music than you guys listen to this game, so if you hear me singing different music, that's why. Oh, the acceleration goes up a little bit more. This rim size is always going to bring this thing down. Not worth bringing it up. And then this, sometimes it makes the car better, but most of the time it makes it worse. But one surprising thing, actually, is when you go into the rim style, I didn't do this on the last car, the weight goes down, and it actually makes the car better. And sometimes it drops the weight dramatically, like 30 pounds or 40 pounds. Over here, see, 23 pounds right here. And it makes the car better just like that. So go in and change the wheels. And you can change the color of them later, so it don't even have to really be about the style. It's just about the car kind of moving better. Yeah, I like those. That's cute. And it made my car faster, just by changing those. This makes the car worse. Race 7 speed. Let's bring the handling up to an 8 speed. And make the car better too. It's a 9 speed too. 66 makes the car worse. 67, and this brings the launch up. Oof. Look how much the launch goes down though. This doesn't really change the handling. I'm gonna have to go with the 10 speed. I'm always a fan of the race differential compared to the other ones, personally. So it says bring the handling down, but you can control the handling better when you throw this thing on, so always recommend doing it. No, this thing's already an S2. It's crazy work. Look at how that thing sounds, you hear that? I might have to edit another car to give away because I'm kind of liking this one. From a B to an S2, and look at that horsepower difference. It's 1,000 horsepower difference. I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised by these other cars. I think we're gonna have to keep this one though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll edit another one. Give it away, but I like this one. Now let's see the difference in the speeds. I hate when the tire pressure is one more than the other. I'm gonna keep that the same way for now though. 240 miles an hour. That's gonna be a little stiff. Keep this the same. I usually like that between the 50 and 70 mark, but I'm going to pull the car out. I'm going to see how it feels first. Oh, my food's done. Yeah, see, look, this thing's already spinning out. Absolutely fuck not. Tire pressure has to be the same. Unless a real car person, you know, tells me difference. I'm just going off of the game stuff. See, way too stiff. This thing gotta go down, and then this has to go up. Especially for what we're looking for. And I can stay the same right now. Yeah, no. This absolutely has to go up. It's a high power car now. This could be a 10. No, this has to go down too. At the acceleration. I like this around 9. We are fucking playing though, you see that? Put the tire pressure down a little bit more. Off, bro. See how it takes turns. It could also just be because I don't have traction control and I'm stepping on the gas way too quickly. It's still spinning out there, you see that? What we're gonna have to do, I think I know what's causing that. It might be the ride height itself. Because it's bottoming out too much is what's happening. Huge difference when you finally start like just getting into the car's tuning. It's still oversteering a bit. Dramatic difference. Still got that 180 even if the drips is a little messed up, so keep that in mind. You know what? I think we'll get this one there. Thing drives beautiful, you see this acceleration and all that. There's still a lot more tuning that needs to be done with this car though. So we still have to work on it. I'll be back. We're gonna do more cars tomorrow. I want to eat. And I'll post these videos on YouTube and all that, so as well.